The first law, make it obvious. The man who didn't look right. The story of The Man Who Didn't Look Right opens a compelling narrative that sheds light on the incredible predictive capabilities of the human mind. The protagonist of this tale is a woman who spent years working as a paramedic. When she attended a family gathering, her years of experience allowed her to sense something wrong with her father-in-law upon first sight. The feeling was so strong that she insisted he go to the hospital. Her intuition proved life-saving as the subsequent examination revealed a major artery blockage that put him at immediate risk of a heart attack. What's fascinating here is how she made this prediction. When major arteries are obstructed, the body prioritizes sending blood to vital organs, leading to changes in the distribution of blood in the face. After years of working with heart failure patients, the paramedic had unknowingly developed the ability to recognize this specific pattern. Although she couldn't articulate precisely what she saw in her father-in-law's face, her intuition guided her to save his life. The power of prediction. The ability to predict events based on seemingly imperceptible cues is not limited to the realm of paramedics. Military analysts can discern between enemy missiles and friendly aircraft on radar screens, even when they share almost identical characteristics. During the Gulf War, Lieutenant Commander Michael Riley famously ordered a missile shot down despite its radar signature closely resembling the battleship's own planes. His inexplicable decision saved an entire battleship. Museum curators possess the skill to differentiate between authentic art pieces and convincing counterfeits, even if they can't pinpoint the exact telltale signs. Experienced radiologists can predict stroke areas on brain scans before they are visible to the untrained eye. Hairdressers can even detect pregnancy based solely on the texture of a client's hair. The common thread among these diverse examples is the human brain's incredible predictive capacity. The unconscious prediction machine. The brain, we discover, is a masterful prediction machine. It continually processes and analyzes our surroundings, cataloging information and cues for future use. When we encounter situations repeatedly, our brains begin to identify what is essential, sort through the details, and highlight relevant cues. This process enables us to pick up on cues that predict outcomes, often without conscious thought. Our brains encode lessons learned through experience, even when we can't articulate precisely what those lessons entail. Our ability to identify pertinent cues in a given context forms the bedrock of all our habits. Our unseen capabilities. Surprisingly, we often underestimate the capabilities of our brains and bodies, which can function seamlessly without conscious intervention. For instance, our bodies regulate hunger through non-conscious mechanisms. Appetite and hunger are governed by feedback loops that gradually signal when it's time to eat. Cravings, too, can emerge due to the presence of hormones and chemicals. It's a reminder that our bodies manage many functions autonomously, highlighting our existence beyond our conscious selves. The habit loop begins unnoticed. While our brains and bodies are adept at performing tasks without conscious effort, this automaticity can also lead to the formation of habits, both good and bad. We often overlook how certain behaviors have become ingrained in our routines. Habits, such as covering our mouths when laughing or apologizing before asking a question, can become so deeply embedded in our behavior that we scarcely notice them. Examples like a retail clerk cutting up a customer's credit card or a former preschool teacher reminding colleagues to wash their hands showcase how habits can lead us to act on autopilot. The Habits Scorecard, bringing awareness. The first law of behavior change highlights the importance of making habits obvious. One way to begin this process is by creating a Habits Scorecard. To bring about change, we must first become aware of our existing habits. This exercise helps us observe our behaviors without judgment or self-criticism. It forms the foundation for transforming our habits and brings us closer to understanding the cues that trigger them. Pointing and calling, a safety system for habits. The habit of making things obvious extends to various aspects of life, including safety procedures. The pointing and calling safety system used in the Japanese railway is a powerful tool for raising awareness of actions. By verbalizing one's intentions, whether it's cutting up a credit card or making a habit obvious, we add weight to the action, making the consequences more apparent. This concept is particularly effective in ensuring that we don't mindlessly slip into old routines. For an even deeper dive into the world of habit transformation, motivation, and understanding human behavior, join us on Chapter 6, Motivation is Overrated, Environment Often Matters More. This chapter is a game changer, revealing the hidden keys to success and lasting change. Stay motivated and stay tuned because the most exciting discoveries are yet to come. Your journey to a better you is just beginning, and we're here to guide you every step of the way. See us on Chapter 6 of ScienceSavvySiseko and let's embark on this transformation together. ScienceSavvySiseko is your portal to unlocking the science of success, so click the link in the bio, subscribe, and never miss an insight. Welcome to the world of endless possibilities.